Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your weekly reading for the 12th through to the 18th of June. This will be a brief message for the week, but we'll start off just with one ping of the sound bowl to tune in. So you can join me if you like on inhalation and exhale. Okay, Sagittarius, that was quite a small ping, but I felt that quite deep, quite gentle. All right, just 3 cards, all right. Theme of the week, the unexpected, and advice from Spirit. It's the Empress wanting to jump out, but I'm not taking in jumpers. I shall cut to the deck. Okay, Sagittarius, please. 12th to the 18th of June 2023. Okay, theme. Queen of Cups, which is actually pre-Empress energy anyway. Beautiful energy for you. Unexpected. King of Pentacles. Oh, very nice. This came up in the Capricorn reading as well, in the same position. And the advice of Spirit is Page of Cups. All right. Okay. So for you, Sagittarius, you really are following your heart this week. Well, this is at least the theme that you are exploring. You are attempting to move a little bit away from systems, structures, logical ways of doing things, okay? And trying to be embracing more of the heart spirit, your sense of the divine feminine with the Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups is the energy that you're exploring in terms of, okay, I need to follow my heart, and sometimes I need to be a bit patient with myself and patient with my heart. What's actually happening for you at a deeper level is that when you start to follow that and use that as your navigational system, all of a sudden things start to fall into place really well, okay? Now, for some of you, you may be waiting. Now, this is not going to resonate with everyone, but for some of you, you might be waiting to hear back from someone, you know, you've got your eye on, if you're looking for love, you know, or even if you are in a relationship and you're kind of waiting for them to make the next move to some degree, okay, maybe take things to the next level, and you're following your heart, but there is a lot of sort of an energy of patience and being a bit softer within yourself. So I feel like it's a really nice soft energy. There's no kind of barriers up, but in order to figure that out, you need to have the barriers up, right? So this is what you're kind of moving, that's energy that you're moving through this week. For some of you, you are thinking about ideas to do with how you are a maternal person, in terms of you may be feeling those energies of Divine Mother, even Divine Father, but I'm really feeling the mother energy, the yin, the feminine energy of allowing, being open to communicate. I feel like this week you're going to be a really good listener for friends, and people are going to sort of kind of swarm to you because they know that they can trust in you, Sagittarius. All right, so these are the energies that you're moving through the week. You really are in a nurturing space, a self-nurturing space, and when you are feeling those energies, it's like other people want a piece of it. Now, what's unexpected for you is we've got this King of Pentacles. So for those of you who are looking for love, or in a relationship whereby you are kind of patiently waiting for the next move, okay, from somebody else, and just connecting with your heart, and trying not to rush, that's when things start falling into place, because you followed your heart, okay, and you've lowered your boundaries, or your barriers, right, your barriers. And the King of Pentacles really represents a person in your life who really wants to go the distance, okay? So this is unexpected. They may come with an offer that you weren't expecting, because you were in your soft vibe, okay, which is really, really lovely. And what this King of Pentacles does is it starts to really put things into action in terms of practicality. Okay, so it feels to me like where maybe before you might have had challenges doing the opposite, that way around, kind of let's do things logically, let's think about the future, da 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 da, and perhaps that didn't work for you. And now what you're doing this week is you really are following the heart, and as you do that, as you patiently sit within your sense of self, nurture yourself, mother yourself and others, you know, but not in a like a cringeworthy kind of like EE way, just, you know, that care that comes, the consideration, being a good listener, being quite intuitive. I feel like you really are picking up intuitively, even psychic abilities, because the Queen of Cups is quite psychic in her energy. You're picking up on the subtle messages around you this week quite a bit. And as you do so, what you don't expect, because you're in that vibe, okay, because water energy, which is the cups, water energy is very flowing. It can move in any sort of direction, okay? And because you're in that vibe, all of a sudden other things, not stagnant, more stationary, solid foundations, materials, more kind of pentacle energy start to form and build in your world. Okay, so that could be a partner coming towards you and saying, I want to take things to the next level, or we need to think about the future. Okay, if you're still kind of like in a dating scene and you're waiting for someone to respond to you, it feels like it's definitely going to happen this week. For others of you, because you've softened yourself in your energy field, you've slowed down a little bit. Okay, in the workplace, it feels to me that is going to be such a contrasting energy compared to other people that you're around, particularly if you work with other people, like physically, like in the office space or something like that. It feels to me like a boss type figure, because there is a King of Pentacles, is going to notice you this week. Okay, notice how you handle things, and I feel like that's going to be very beneficial for your long-term well-being as it relates to your endeavors, the things that you do. Almost like feeling this, the words that keep coming to mind is building blocks. So you're working with your emotional body, you're working with your water this week, you're working with your intuition, your psychic ability this week, but as a result of that, all of a sudden, the physical world starts building for you the desires that you have, where your heart is at, which is really, really, really nice. Okay, so it does feel like the unexpected is this King of Pentacles. It doesn't feel like you are entering into that energy. I feel like that energy is attracted to you this time. Obviously, with the King of Pentacles, this could even be a mentor, a father figure, a friend, but there are someone that has a sense of wealth behind them. And if it's not financial wealth, it's definitely connection wealth. They've got resources available to them, and they know how to set themselves up for the long term, right? They know how to handle themselves. They know the practical applications to do. So it feels like this is going to be a really beneficial person coming into your life this week, probably someone you know, okay? And they're gonna not only notice you and take notice of the shift in your energy and your softening and openness to ideas and values for the future. Not only are they going to notice you, but I do feel like they're going to want to spend a bit more time with you. They're going to want to work on something with you, maybe offer you something, another responsibility, something that gets you quite excited, because you're in that heart space energy. All right. Now the message from Spirit is a Page of Cups. Page of Cups is good news that's coming on in. The Page of Cups is basically a message that really lifts the heart even more. Okay, so again, if you're waiting for someone you are romantically interested in, it feels like there's going to be a nice message that comes in, maybe a love letter even, you know, something quite old school. I mean, the King of Pentacles is quite an old school, traditional type of energy character, right? For others of you, it could be friends who are really reaching out towards you. But I'm still getting this like work vibe coming on in, where there's like good news that comes on in that maybe you were thinking about and hoping for because you've been waiting patiently for it, okay? But this is like, what Spirit here is trying to say is when the offer comes in, take it. That's literally the advice. Take the offer. Take the offer. This is good. This is nice. This is in your energy field. You've brought this into being. And Spirit is also saying to allow yourself to receive this. So the taking it is allowing yourself to receive. Okay? Because often when we are that good listener for friends, and that shoulder for other people to cry on, that guiding force, that guiding light for others in our world, I mean, that's a very kind of Queen of Cups energy. When we're in that energy, we sometimes forget about ourselves. Okay, but as the world works with give and take and harmony, karmic balance, give and take, that's the trade of life, right? What energy you put in, you give back out. And so you're receiving the good news this week, all right? But can you accept it? Can you allow yourself to receive this week? So it is a beautiful energy, Sagittarius. Really, really nice. Things are looking up for you for sure. So work with your emotional body. Do whatever kind of cleansing rituals that you have, be it a crystal bath, a cleansing, a swimming in nature, anything that really involves the emotional, the water element, okay? Loving your water before you drink it and feel it in your body. All of those sorts of things are going to be really serving you this week. Okay, so work with the elements. It's fun, all right? Anyway, that's all I have for you. I really hope it helped. I hope it resonated. Have an excellent week. I'll see you next time.